brakes. Leclerc has that inside line. Perez goes off the track. Comes the chicane. Off goes Leclerc. Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff.
Welcome, this is Solo P1. Welcome to the Debrief, episode 14 of the Italian GP. Yes, it is late, but it is what it is. Sometimes things just are late. It's what it is. So today we are joined with Toto Abba. How's it going, bro? We know we're only going to get 4 views on here, probably 2 likes, but it is what it is. It's a late video coming, but it is what it is. I always remember. So we're going to talk about, if you just joined us, about the debrief. What we do, we talk about, we pick a team, maybe 2, pick a strategy, and let you know how we would do it better. Us being the consummate professionals, not, but we try our best. This is why we do our YouTube. So I'm going to ask you, we're going to pick Lewis Hamilton this week and Mercedes and their strategy, how they started on the hard tyres. And I think, where did Lewis start? I think it was 13th. I think it was 13th or something like that, somewhere down there. But he went for the hard compound tyre. So what do you think of this strategy? Very briefly. It's not going to be a long video. We're just going to get through this very quick. And what do you think, Toto? Can't hear you.
Yeah, I think only 2 players. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Perfect.
Only not players, only 2 drivers actually started on the hard tyre. I think Magnussen started on the hard tyres and Lewis. So Lewis started on the hard tyres. But the thing is, what Mercedes said about the strategy before the race, but the hard tyres are preferable if a safety car actually comes out. So a safety car didn't come out, and Hamilton's tyres was getting older and older, then it was getting taken over by Max and all that.
Hamilton started off in 8th place, by the way. Sorry, 8th place.
Yeah, 8th, and
so he was behind. But... Sorry, forgot you. He was behind. He was in front of Lando Norris, and he was in front of Lando Norris, and he's behind Oscar Piastri. So he was in like a McLaren sandwich.
Yeah, and but look, I think after he pitted for new mediums, then he was on fresher tyre, and then there's actually the performing good. But the hard tyres, I was going to explain about the strategy, the hard tyres are only preferable if a safety car did come out, and that didn't happen.
Exactly.
No, you didn't really see any crash outs, so the hard tyres are only preferable.
Yeah.
Well, I said this for the 3rd time.
This is why he went for it.
Preferable for the safety cars.
Yeah. That's why he went for it.
Yeah.
That's all they could do really at that point. But I don't know. I think he could have started on medium tyres, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You're right. You're 8th place, yeah, but you're not at the back, are you? You're not at the back. It's a track where you can overtake. It's a track where you can overtake in certain parts. Maybe with Lewis Hamilton's how good he is, I think medium tyres would have been okay, but I think Mercedes were worried about the tyre degradation, because during practice, the tyre degradation on the medium tyres are quite high. And that's what Mercedes was looking at. And this is why they was testing the hard tyres. And the tyre degradation at during practice sessions were decent. And this is obviously why they went for the hard compound tyre. But my opinion, if I was doing it, I would have put him on the medium tyre. I think Lewis could have jumped a couple at the beginning with the medium tyres, and I think he would have been okay. But everybody knows Lewis Hamilton and Alonso and Daniel Ricciardo are the best at looking after tyres. So, do you think this strategy was good? What strategy you would have picked? Look, he was 8th place. Yeah. He wasn't at the back. He was 8th. You know.
Well, 8th. I would have probably went for the mediums, but of course you can't predict a race if it's going to be a safety car or not. They went for that gamble, but it didn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the mediums, of course, the recommended tyre. Everyone went for the mediums.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be at least one safety car with the benefit of Lewis, but there was none at all.
No.
None at all. It was just battles, but there was no safety cars. No, well, not even a VSC. A VSC would have been preferable.
I know.
But VSC, no. So mediums, of course, the better tyre choice in my opinion, softer choice. and then towards the end, pit early for the hard tie. That's what I would have probably went for.
Yeah, and it's look, we know if it was George Russell and George Russell, I love George Russell, you know I'm a big advocate of George Russell, but the guy is very lucky with safety cars. You know if it was George Russell on them hard ties, you know the safety car would have come out, you know. And I was shocked at Monza, because Monza you usually get safety cars, you know, and that's another reason why a Mercedes, like you referred to earlier, this is why Mercedes put him on the hard tires. Because obviously that's a strategy that you're going to use, because you know most likely the safety car's are going to come out. This is why you put them on the hard tires. Put them on the hard tires, let him run long. The safety car comes out, you running, you put the medium tires, and you're in the top three. I get it. Yeah. I get the strategy, but it didn't pay off. And that's Formula One. You know, that's Formula One. You gotta gamble. It didn't pay off for Mercedes, but it is what it is, and that's really all that we can cover, because that's what we wanted to cover, that Lewis Hamilton strategy.
Because the strategy was like, that strategy there was like one of the most important strategies, of course, of the race. Because, of course, Mercedes says that they expend the strategy before the race, but it didn't work out, the gamble. Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it. So that's it, bro. Thank you for joining me today on this quick debrief. I know it was quick, but guys, next week, when we start doing these videos, we're going to do them straight away. We're not going to wait a week to do them. We've done it because everything started
straight,
everything, all the football just started boom on top of each other. So the reason why I want to do them straight away, because in the week we want to do other videos as well, like football and other Formula One videos. So it's a shame really to drag these out, but it's a fact that all the races and the football games all landed on the same day. This is why and plus we've got 2 weeks off, but we've got a week left now, and Singapore next week, which I can't wait. And I'm going to start streaming again anyway. You can check me out on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming probably tonight. I'm going to get a nice little streaming. I want to play that new Singapore track because I heard it's really good on the game. Yeah. So I'm going to set that up. I'm going to play that later. And Total Hammer will be playing it as well. We'll talk on Discord. So that's it, bro. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much for the fans. We've got 1 viewer. Brilliant. 2 likes. That's all you need. There you go. See you later, guys.
You predicted it at the end of the stream. You predicted it at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, see you later, guys, because nobody cares. Because it's because we come on too late. Bye, guys.
On the brakes.